हेलो 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 हेलो, आवाज मेरी जा रही है? हेलो
थैंक यू सुधांशु।
मीट कर लेंगे। In previous class, I was taught about general character of protozoa. In general character of protozoa, I was discuss about structure of protozoa, nutrition of protozoa, movement of protozoa, and reproduction of protozoa. Then today I am coming about first family or parasite trypanosomes. Trypanosomes comes under phylum Protozoa and subphylum Masticophora. Masticophora word is derived from a Greek word which means flagellum. So at a general characters, trypanosomes which comes under Masticophora are flagellated, means body have single or multiple flagella. Then subphylum Masticophora divided into a class Zoomasticophora and order Kinetoplastida. Kinetoplastida order members have a kinoplast. Kinoplast, as previous class I was told, kinetoplast is a DNA containing material, DNA containing organelles present usually in posterior part of the body behind the biliopheroplast. Biliopheroplast is a structure from which flagellum is originated. Then order Kinetoplastida contain family Trypanosomatidae. I am clear?
Yes, sir.
Then family Trypanosomatidae include two genus, Trypanosoma and Leishmania, and both genus are hemoflagellate. Hemoflagellate means it found in blood and body have flagella, means flagellated body, and shape of the both genus are usually leaf-like or maybe rounded in shape. In case of developmental stage, both the genus Trypanosoma and Leishmania life cycle 4 developmental stages may occur. Out of these 4 developmental stages, only 1 and 2 developmental stages may be found in a parasite. Out of 4 developmental stages is Trypomastygota stage, Epimastygota stage, then Promastygota stage, Amastygota stage. Then first is Trypomastygota stage. Trypomastygota stage in which kinetoplast is present posterior end of the body, and body have a undulating membrane which is formed by the flagellum by the attaching with the body. So undulating membrane help in the movement of the parasite. Then another These so trypanomastigote stage is found in a vertebrate host, that is definitive host, and also in vector, that is arthropod vector. Trypanomastigote stage found in both vertebrate as well as arthropod vector. Then another stage is epimastigote stage. Epimastigote stage is also known as crithridial stage. Crithridial stage, this is the epimastigote stage, in which kinetoplast are present anterior to the nucleus. This is the nucleus, and this is the kinetoplast present anterior to the nucleus. And undulating membrane, this is the undulating membrane. Undulating membrane is short, and this is mainly found in arthropod vector. Epimastigote stage is found in the vector of the parasite. Then third stage is promastigote stage, is also known as leptomonad stage. Leptomonad stage, this is the leptomonad stage or promastigote stage, in which kinetoplasts are present in anterior tip of the body. This is the kinetoplast, and near the kinetoplast, blepharoplast is organelle is present, from which flagellum is originated. And undulating membrane is absent. No undulating membrane. This picture reflects no undulating membrane present in promastigote stage. And this promastigote stage usually found in arthropod vectors. And then last developmental stage is amastigote stage, that is Leishmania stage. This is the rounded in shape, and kinetoplast present at right angle to the nucleus. And this amastigote stage is found in both definitive host, that is vertebrate, and vector, that is arthropods. This is the 4 developmental stage: trypomastigote stage, epimastigote stage, promastigote stage, and amastigote stage. इतना में कोई दिक्कत होगा तो बोलिएगा।
हाँ सर, दिक्कत है
क्या? एनी क्वेश्चन?
सर दिक्कत ये, हाँ सर क्वेश्चन है, लेशमेनिया के केस में एमएसटी गोट जो होता है वो इंट्रासेलुलर हो जाता है, और उससे पहले वाला स्टेज जो है एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर होता है, तो ये एडेप्टेशन इतना जल्दी कैसे हो जाता है?
व्हाट, क्या बोल रहे हैं आप?
मैं कह रहा हूँ सर कि लेशमेनिया के केस में एमएसटी गोट जो है इंट्रासेलुलर हो जाता है, होस्ट के अंदर इंट्रासेलुलर हो जाता है, लेकिन उससे पहले का जो स्टेज होता है वो एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर होता है, ऐसा क्यों होता है?
I have told previous, out of 4 developmental stages in each parasite, only 1 and 2 developmental stages are found. In case of Leishmania, promastigote and amastigote stage are found only. Trypomastigote and epimastigote are not found in case of Leishmania. But in case of
promastigote,
हाँ yes, बोलिए।
प्रोमेस्टिगोट स्टेज तो सर एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर स्टेज होता है ना?
नो, एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर कैसे? एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर स्टेज नहीं है। प्रोमास्टिगोट स्टेज इज फाउंड ओनली इन केस ऑफ वेक्टर, जैसे आर्थ्रोपोड वेक्टर, लिस्पेनिया का वेक्टर इज सैंड फ्लाई, तो यूजुअली फाउंड इन केस ऑफ सैंड फ्लाई। सैंड
फ्लाई के सेल में नहीं होता है, उसके एक्स्ट्रा सेलुलर ह्यूमन में नहीं होता है सर,
उसके गट में लेकिन डेवलपमेंट होता है प्रोमास्टिगोट का, वहां पर डेवलपमेंट होता है। ये मास्टिगोट स्टेज वो शक करता है, देन डेवलपमेंट होता है उसका गट के अंदर प्रोमास्टिगोट का। हेलो,
हाँ सर, वही मैं कह रहा हूँ कि वो सेल के बाहर उसका डेवलपमेंट होता है वेक्टर में, लेकिन एमास्टिगोट का डेवलपमेंट सेल के अंदर होता है, वो डिफिनिट होस्ट में। ऐसा कैसे हो रहा है, मैं ये कहना चाह रहा हूँ।
हाँ, तो ये तो उसका हर एक स्टेज का अपना क्या एडॉप्शन है कि किस सेल के अंदर कौन सा डेवलप हो। जैसे पैरासाइट का डेवलपमेंट किस ऑर्गन में किस होस्ट में होगा, इसका एडेप्टिव करेक्टर है, उसके आधार पर है। Then Come to the genus Trypanosoma. Genus Trypanosoma is mostly extracellular or intracellular parasite. Generally, Trypanosoma is mostly extracellular, intracellular parasite, means found outside the blood cells, usually in blood plasma. In some cases, it also found in case of lymph. But some exception of Trypanosoma courgeii is a intracellular parasite found in the reticuloendothelial system and in the cardiac muscles. So mostly trypanosomes are extracellular, means outside the blood cells. Then come to the transmission. How trypanosome transmitted from infected host to another host, another vertebrate host. In case of trypanosome, trypanosome transmitted from one vertebrate to another vertebrate host, either cyclically and mechanically. Cyclically and mechanically occurs through the arthropod vector. Hello.
हिमांशु और परवीन कोशिश कर रहा सर, ज्वाइन करने का नहीं हो रहा, उसका ज्वाइन ही नहीं सर।
अच्छा अच्छा,
कुछ सिस्टम में डिफॉल्ट है लगता है कि दोनों मैसेज कर रहा बार बार।
अब ज्वाइन हो गए होंगे हमें लगता है।
ठीक सर।
ज्वाइन कर लिए हैं क्या?
Yes, sir.
Then I have told trypanosome is extracellular parasite. Mostly trypanosome are extracellular or intracellular parasite. They transmitted from one vertebrate host to another vertebrate host through the arthropod vector, either cyclically or mechanically. Cyclically means development of trypanosome occurs inside the vectors. In case of mechanically transmission, trypanosome do not develop inside the vectors, that is arthropod vectors, but exception trypanosome equipardum do not require arthropod vector for the transmission from infected host to another host. Trypanosome equipardum is transmitted by sexual coitus, so it do not require arthropod vector for the transmission. In case of
साइक्लिक के बारे में क्या बोले?
डिटेल्स हम अगले स्लाइड में इसको पढ़ेंगे, साइक्लिकल ट्रांसमिशन. देन इन केस ऑफ रिप्रोडक्शन, trypanosome multiply by asexual method of reproduction, either multiple fission or binary fission. Sexual reproduction process are absent in case of trypanosome. Then trypanosomes transmission, that as I have previously told, trypanosome are transmitted through the arthropod vector from one infected host to another through the cyclically or mechanically. So come first with cyclical transmission of trypanosomes. Cyclical transmission of trypanosomes occurs through the vectors. Depending upon the development of trypanosomes inside the vectors. मेरी आवाज जा रही है? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Depending upon the developmental side inside the vector. इस बात को थोड़ा सा सुनिएगा, गौर कीजिएगा. Depending upon the developmental side inside the vector.
मैं उस समय ये कट गया था गोल गोल.
Trypanosomes are divided into anterior station development and posterior station development. Anterior station development and posterior station development of trypanosome are categorized on the basis of development of trypanosomes inside the vector. Then anterior station development is known as salivaria. Salivaria means then trypanosomes develop inside the vector in anterior part of the body. Anterior part of the body, that is foregut of the vector. that is in case of Trypanosoma vincai and another trypanosomes. 4 gate of the vector known as anterior station development. And then anterior station development is found in Trypanosoma congolensis, brucei, rhodesiensis, gambiensis, and Trypanosoma vivax.
सर फिर से बता दीजिए इसको।
आवाज को म्यूट कीजिएगा।
सर फिर से इसको बताइए ना।
आवाज को थोड़ा म्यूट कीजिएगा।
आप सबक कर दीजिए, जिसको बोलना होगा अपना ऑन करके बोलेगा।
Then, as I have told, trypanosomes categorized cyclically. Trypanosome categorized into 2 categories: anterior station development and posterior station development, which depend upon the development of the trypanosomes inside the vector. Vectors. Vector is either fly, mainly fly, or some bug in case of some trypanosomes. In case of anterior station development, that is known as Salivarius. In this category of trypanosomes, that is Trypanosoma congolensis, Trypanosoma brucei, Trypanosoma rhodesiensis, Trypanosoma gambiensis, and vivax, development of these trypanosomes occurs in interior part of the, that is foregut of the vector. So it is known as anterior station development as salivarial trypanosomes. Clear?
नो सर।
Anterior station
नो सर, एक बार
development.
फिर से।
एक बार फिर से बताइए सर।
एंटेरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट का मतलब है कि इसको हमें यदि ट्रिपैनोसोम का डेवलपमेंट वेक्टर के अंदर, दैट इज मेनली फ्लाई एक्ट एज ए वेक्टर ऑफ मोस्ट ऑफ द ट्रिपैनोसोम. If trypanosome multiply in the foregut, that is anterior part of the trypanosomes. Foregut क्या है? अब वेक्टर, फोरगट वेक्टर का हम बात कर रहे हैं. दिस इज एंटीरियर पार्ट ऑफ द बॉडी ऑफ फ्लाई. ट्रिपैनोसोम का आदि डेवलपमेंट फोरगट में होता है वेक्टर के अंदर, तो उसको एंटीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट ट्रिपैनोसोम्स कहेंगे या सलिवेरियल ट्रिपैनोसोम कहेंगे. सलिवेरियल ट्रिपैनोसोम कहेंगे. क्लियर?
यस सर.
कोई दिक्कत हो तो बोलिए.
और दूसरा वाला सर?
दूसरा तो second is posterior station development, that is known as Astercorrhea. Astercorrhea, that is posterior station development trypanosomes. In this type of cyclical development, trypanosome develop or multiply in the midgut of the vector. So this is known as posterior station development or infective stage of trypanosome excreted through the feces of the vector. So known as posterior station development, because हम कह रहे हैं कि यदि ट्रिपैनोसोम का मल्टीप्लिकेशन वेक्टर में मिडगट में होता है तो उसको पोस्टीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट ट्रिपैनोसोम कहेंगे, दैट इज अस्टेरकोरेरिया. तो पोस्टीरियर स्टेट डेवलपमेंट ट्रिपैनोसोम इज ट्रिपैनोसोमा कुर्जाई, थलेरी एंड ट्रिपैनोसोमा टेक्ना. तो दो साइक्लिकल डेवलपमेंट इज 2 टाइप, क्योंकि इसमें साइक्लिकल डेवलपमेंट उस ट्रिपैनोसोम को कहते हैं जो वेक्टर के अंदर मल्टीप्लिकेशन होता है. तो एंटीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट मीन वेक्टर के अंदर एंटीरियर पार्ट में डेवलपमेंट होगा ट्रिपैनोसोम का, एंड पोस्टीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट में वेक्टर के अंदर वेक्टर का पार्ट मिड गट में जनरली या हैंड गट में वेक्टर के अंदर डेवलपमेंट होता है, तो उसको पोस्टीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट ट्रिपैनोसोम्स कहते हैं. तो दोनों का एग्जांपल anterior station development, some trematode categorized into posterior station development. Clear? कुछ कंफ्यूजन है बोलिए.
ठीक है सर. एंटीरियर
है? नहीं बोलना है अभी.
सर साइक्लिकल डेवलपमेंट का दो टाइप बताया ना सर, इंटीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट और पोस्टेरियर। और
हाँ।
साइक्लिकल डेवलपमेंट का मतलब यही हुआ ना कि जैसे ट्रिपैनोसोमा वो वेक्टर के बॉडी के अंदर मल्टीप्लाई करेगा।
फोरगट में करेगा तब ना सर।
मैं कह रहा हूँ ट्रिपैनोसोम का डेवलपमेंट या ट्रांसमिशन, पहले ट्रिपैनोसोम का ट्रांसमिशन आइदर साइक्लिकली होता है या मैकेनिकली, फ्रॉम इन्फेक्टेड होस्ट टू अनदर होस्ट, साइक्लिकली और मैकेनिकली। साइक्लिकली ट्रांसमिशन मींस ट्रिपैनोसोम का डेवलपमेंट होगा इनसाइड द वेक्टर, बट इन केस ऑफ मैकेनिकल ट्रांसमिशन ट्रिपैनोसोम do not multiply inside the vector। कोई भी मल्टीप्लिकेशन ट्रिपैनोसोम का वेक्टर के अंदर नहीं होगा इन केस ऑफ मैकेनिकल ट्रांसमिशन। साइक्लिकल और मैकेनिकल तो आप समझ गए?
यस सर।
साइक्लिकल मैकेनिकल में कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है। एक में डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है ट्रिपैनोसोम का वेक्टर के अंदर, एक में डेवलपमेंट नहीं हो रहा है।
नहीं हो रहा है।
हाँ, नहीं हो रहा है डेवलपमेंट यदि वेक्टर के अंदर तो मैकेनिकल, यदि डेवलपमेंट वेक्टर के अंदर हो रहा है तो साइक्लिकल ट्रांसमिशन।
सर और इंटीरियर स्टेशन सर जब अथी होगा साइक्लिकल होगा और फिर फोरगट में होगा तब ना उसको बोलेंगे सर।
देन साइक्लिकल, मैं आगे बता रहा हूँ, देन साइक्लिकल ट्रांसमिशन डिवाइडेड इनटू टू कैटेगरी, इंटीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट एंड पोस्टीरियर स्टेशन साइक्लिकल ट्रांसमिशन।
Yes,
on the basis of development of trypanosome inside the vector। यदि ट्रिपैनोसोम का इंटीरियर पार्ट ऑफ वेक्टर के अंदर डेवलपमेंट होता है, इंटीरियर पार्ट ऑफ बॉडी, तो उसको इंटीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट। इफ ट्रिपैनोसोम का मल्टीप्लिकेशन और डेवलपमेंट हाइंड गट और मिड गट में होता है वेक्टर के अंदर, तो उसको पोस्टीरियर स्टेशन डेवलपमेंट ट्रिपैनोसोम कहेंगे। Some trypanosomes comes under anterior station development, some trypanosome comes under posterior station development। कोई दिक्कत? कोई दिक्कत है?
नो सर, ठीक है।
गा रहे हैं।
Then म्यूट कीजिएगा, टाइम कम है, अब टाइम 8 मिनट ही बाकी है। हेलो। Then another method of transmission of trypanosome is mechanical transmission। जैसा as I have previously told, in mechanical transmission trypanosome
सर म्यूट कर दीजिए ना, सबको म्यूट कर दीजिए।
occurs in vector, do not occurs in vector। So this is known as mechanical transmission of the trypanosome। Mechanical transmission of trypanosome found in case of Trypanosoma evensii या Trypanosoma equipardum। Equipardum is not transmitted through the vector, it is transmitted through the sexual coitus, but mechanical transmission occurs, no development occurs inside the host, inside the vectors, or during transmission। These are the list of trypanosomes। First is Trypanosoma evensii, is most important trypanosomes। It is a wide range of host, domestic animal, wild animal, as well as laboratory animal। Vector is tetanus, mainly it transmitted through the vector tetanus, and disease caused by the trypanosoma is known as Sarra and Tyvarsa in case of camel। Another trypanosomes are Trypanosoma equipardum and equinum। This the final host or definitive host of these two parasites are equine, and vector is tetanus। Another species of trypanosome is some zoonotic trypanosomes, that is Trypanosoma gambians and Trypanosoma rhodesiensis, transmitted through the tsetse fly, and cause disease is known as Gambian sleeping sickness in case of Trypanosoma gambians, and yeast sleeping sickness caused by the Trypanosoma rhodesiensis। Another trypanosome is Trypanosoma congolensis, cause Nagna disease and is transmitted by the tsetse fly। Then I have told some trypanosomes transmitted through the sexual coitus found in case of equine, that is Trypanosoma equipardum। Some important point of some trypanosomes are Trypanosoma thalerii found in case of cattle, Melophagna sheep, Lewisii in case of cattle, and Trypanosoma avian in case of bird are non-pathogenic trypanosomes. These are non-pathogenic. In case of Trypanosoma melophagium is found in case of in case of sheep is transmitted through the Melophagus ovinus. Melophagus ovinus is a fly, also known as sheep cat. So sheep cat transmit Trypanosoma melophagium from infected sheep to another sheep. Another Trypanosoma thalerii is the largest trypanosomes. A size is about 60 to 70 micrometer, whereas in case of a smallest trypanosome is Trypanosoma congolens. Size is about 99 to 80 micrometer in length. Hello. Then some breed of cattle is resistant to trypanosomes, that is N-Dama is humpless breed of West African cattle is resistant to trypanosome, in which trypanosoma infection do not occur, so it is known as trypanotolerance breed. First a species of trypanosoma is Trypanosoma evansii. 4 minutes remaining hai. So Trypanosoma evansii is the first pathogenic trypanosome. Among the various species of trypanosome, Trypanosoma evansii is the first pathogenic trypanosome isolated from the horse and camel from the Deri Ismail Khan district of Punjab, presently situated in the Pakistan, by the British veterinarian known as Griffith Evans. So name of this trypanosome is Trypanosoma evansii. Trypanosoma evansii in some cases it is known as emerging zoonotic diseases because one case was reported from the India in 26 September 2000 from the Chandpura district of the Maharashtra. So Trypanosoma evansii is an important parasite. As I have previously told, it affects domestic animal, wild animal and live animal. It means it has wide range of host क्योंकि ये बहुत सारे एनिमल को इन्फेक्ट कर सकता है. एंड फर्स्ट पैथोजेनिक ट्रिपैनोसोम है जो isolated from the horse and camel from the Deri Ismail Khan district of Punjab by one of the British veterinarian known as Griffith Evans. Then another location of Trypanosoma evansii, as I have previously told, Trypanosoma is usually extracellular parasite. So Trypanosoma evansii is also an extracellular or intracellular flagellate protozoan parasite that is subphylum characteristic. Members have flagella in the body. So Trypanosoma evansii is also a flagellate protozoan parasite found in blood plasma and lymph of the infected host. So it is known as extracellular parasite. Host is broad range of host, so it is known as urogenous parasite. Camel, dog, cattle, buffalo, sheep, goat, wild animal, tiger, laboratory animal, rat, mice. But most severe disease, most pathogenic effect occurs in camel, horse and dog. But camels are highly susceptible to trypanosomes. Most severe disease occurs hota hai camel, horse and dog mein, but camels are highly susceptible among these three animals. Then morphology. This slide indicates trypanosome generally monomorphic in shape, but sometimes polymorphic in shape, more than one in shape. Generally size is 50 to 30 micrometer in length. As you know, single vesicular nucleus present in case of kinetoplast is subterminal, posterior in the end of the body. जैसा कि मैं पहले बता चुके हैं, undulating membrane, well developed and long, free flagella. and long free flagellum. Flagellum is free and attach the whole body so far undulating membrane which help in the movement of the protozoa. And then transmission, Trypanosoma evans is transmitted by interruptive feeding of the टेबनस फ्लाई, जो हमारे बिहार में इसको डांस मक्खी के नाम से जानते हैं, mainly help in transmission of from the infected host to another host, and it is mechanically transmitted from the one host to another, so no development occur inside the tetanus vector because Trypanosoma survive within 10 to 50 minutes inside the vector proboscis. So within this time, if transfer of the trypanosome occurs from one host to another host, then successful transmission occurs. But in case of dog get infection by the ingestion of infected meat and carcasses from the trypanosomiasis disease. So these are the transmission of the through the interrupted biting of the tetanus fly and through the ingestion of the infected carpa in case of dog. So time is over, time समाप्त होने वाला है. तो